Hello petrol heads. I want to take you back. The year is 2007. Britney Spears had just shaved her head. George Bush was just voted President of the United States. And Evo magazine was celebrating their 100th issue. And to celebrate this issue, it was one of the best road tests I have ever seen. They were trying to find the best handling car in the world. And they had such cars like the Ferrari F40, the Pagani Zonda, the Honda NSX Type-R, the Lancia Delta Integrale S4. There was one other car there that day, and we've got one here just for you. Welcome to RGT Motorsport. I'm Nick, and this is the Honda Integra Type-R DC2. Time to do some driving. I'm in the DC2. I'm in this beautiful Recaro seat, and I'm ready to find out if Evo magazine were onto something when they pitched this as one of the greatest handling cars of all time. What do you think? But I just want to read out to you the list of cars that they had in this test, because frankly it's ludicrous behaviour. It's ludicrous that this car is even considered in amongst the same breath as some of these cars. So let's have a look what we've got. Okay, this was pitched up against the Bugatti Veyron, Ferrari F40, NSXR, Delta Integrale, McLaren F1, R34 GTR Skyline, Pagani Zonda, 911 2.7 RS and a 997 GT3. This is really punching above its weight here, and in such exalted company I really want to find out if this is right up there with the driving experience of an F40, Pagani Zonda, NSXR, Skyline, the greats, the all-time greats. 1.8, 16 valve, twin cam, VTEC, 187 horsepower, only 135 pounds-foot of torque. And when this came out, it would do 0 to 62 in 6.4. Oh. Oh. And we're attacking a road here. Oh, oh, standing water, VTEC. Oh, oh my. Oh, there's VTEC. The engine is like a chainsaw up in the revs. It just goes. I don't know if you're really getting the noise. Hang on. VTEC, 9,000 revs. Okay, so forget the horsepower, forget the numbers, forget it. This is nuts. Under 6,000 revs out of VTEC. There isn't anything there. It's fairly gutless. It's like your average Civic of the day, I guess. But in VTEC, it is ludicrous behaviour, and I know that you know that. It almost goes without saying. But look, no VTEC, no VTEC, VTEC. The way this car moves around through the twisties, you can feel it. You can make micro adjustments with the steering and with the pedals. So, as soon as you understeer, oh, there's no understeer. Not here. There's just gripping now. Oh my gosh. Yes, 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 yes! Oh my God, I'm in. It took me all of 5 minutes. I was ready to go out in this for hours today to try and unlock its secrets and find out why it's one of the greatest handling cars of all time, but 10 minutes down the lanes and I'm there. Even on tracky tyres, Oh, VTEC! Oh, how do I put this into words? It gets through to your core. This car is talking to me. Wow, this thing feels really light. I can feel everything through the steering wheel. Everything. I can't even begin to tell you how much. It's tiny vibrations, just to let me know this is an uneven road surface. Understeer comes in, you can obviously see and feel the car wash wide from the front, but you feel that loss of grip through the steering. It's do you know what it is? It's the micro vibrations go for a split second, and you know that you're understeering. It's just lost that grip. Lift off just for a moment, back on the power, and the diff activates and sucks you round the corner. It's the performance, the handling, the skills, the qualities are accessible all the time. And if you're a proper driver, and if you live near some proper driving roads, that's what you want. Go, 8.5, 9, oh, there it is. Oh my gosh, okay, that took me to about 9.4. Oh, revs. And I'll tell you another interesting thing. The engine in a DC2, old school Honda Motorsport race-tuned engine. This is the only car that ever had this engine. It was made for this car. It was made to have this limited slip diff in it. Ground up design, thought from engineers about the entire package. And you've just got this extremely stiff, rigid body shell. You've got this ridiculous rev-happy, dual character engine, naturally aspirated, that revs to the moon. You've got this limited slip diff that sucks you round. Oh my god. And the other thing is the rack is, it's so quick. It's almost like you just think about turning into the corner and you're in. So how do we conclude? Well, I was really looking to try and get the Integra to show me its hidden talents, its depths of ability, and what it can do down the road that I'm pretty sure it was built for. And I really set aside 4 hours to go out driving this today, expecting it to take a bit of time for me to get my confidence up. I tell you what, within probably 90 seconds, I'm at 9,000 RPM in wet conditions, riding the brakes, turning in hard. And that's the thing about this car. You can feel everything it does. That feel gives you amazing confidence in what you're doing. And then as you push on, you just start to express yourself a little bit more, and it keeps giving back the rewards I'm getting. This is way more than the sum of its parts. This is at the very least deserving of its place within the top 10 handling cars of all time. But where it comes in number one, and really number one, is that none of those other cars in the Evo test I would have driven like this today. No chance. I've had quite a long drive in tricky conditions, and I have laughed my arse off. This thing is nuts. You've been watching RGT Motorsport. I'm Nick, signing off. Thanks guys, keep on driving.